Hi, I'm Guy Harvey. Welcome to the Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary. It's part of a nationwide system of sanctuaries and monuments managed by NOAA. We hope you enjoy your day on and in the water. Before you dive in, we'd like to share a few things about the amazing environment you're about to experience and how you can help protect it now and for the future. As soon as you enter the waters of the Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary, you're in another world. It's home to North America's only barrier coral reef. Over 6,000 species of marine life, some of the world's largest seagrass meadows, and thousands of mangrove islands. The Keys have a rich and storied maritime history. Much of it is linked to the many shipwrecks discovered here, some with artifacts of early explorers and pirates. Managed by NOAA and the state of Florida, we need your help to protect the natural and cultural treasures of this special place. Coral reefs are important to the entire planet. They're home to 25% of the world's fish species. The beautiful fish you see while diving and snorkeling, and the fish that you eat at local restaurants, are here thanks to coral reefs, to seagrass beds, and to mangrove forests. Though coral reefs may look like rocks or plants, each coral is actually a colony of thousands of tiny, identical polyps related to jellyfish. These soft-bodied animals build hard limestone skeletons, and over thousands of years, countless coral colonies have built the reef that you see today. The coral animals, which live only on the colony surface, are extremely fragile. Their thin outer tissue and the mucus layers that protect it can be harmed by the slightest touch, so grabbing, bumping, or kicking the corals could injure or even kill them. You can protect corals by keeping extra distance between you and the reef. How you snorkel and dive can make a big difference. So let's talk about how. If snorkeling, use a flotation vest. It'll make you more comfortable in the water and reduce the chance of accidentally bumping coral. To adjust your mask or other gear, roll onto your back or move to deeper water. If you feel you may need to stand to adjust your gear or to catch your breath, then return to the boat. Surge or boat wakes can easily push you onto the reef. Remember to keep a safe distance from the reef and avoid shallow areas. Swim horizontally to keep your fins away from the reef. A stray fin kick can easily injure or even break off pieces of delicate branching corals. And avoid stirring up sand with your fins. Secure your gauges and hoses before you jump in and check them during the dive. Don't let them hang below you where they can drag or snag on the bottom. Do a buoyancy check once you jump into the water. Divers do most damage to reefs at the beginning of their dive, so a great way to protect the reef is to take some time to get comfortable before you explore. Avoid wearing gloves on reef dives. They actually make you more likely to touch or grab the reef. Another reason to steer clear of touching corals is that their sharp skeleton can cut you. Some, like fire corals, also have stinging cells and pack a very painful punch, so keep your distance. Please help corals, fish, and other wildlife stay wild. At a reasonable distance, you'll be more likely to see natural behaviors like feeding, cleaning, hunting, and courtship. Close encounters can stress the animals and also put you in harm's way. Keep your hands and food to yourself. Animals fed in the wild lose their fear of people. They act more aggressively and become more dependent on handouts, many of which are unhealthy for the fish. On the boat and in the water, please secure your personal gear and your trash. Seabirds and marine mammals can easily become entangled in marine debris or eat it or become sick or die. A floating plastic bag looks a lot like a jellyfish lunch to a sea turtle. Take only pictures and leave only bubbles. Marine life, shells and corals serve a purpose exactly where they are. That fuzzy-looking shell in the sand might be covered in tiny baby corals ready to build the next coral reef. Or it might make a nice new home for a hermit crab. Speaking of pictures, be aware of your body and your gear while photographing marine life. That perfect shot is never worth damaging the reef. In addition to its coral reef, the Florida Keys are home to hundreds of shipwrecks that are windows into the area's rich maritime history. Cultural resources are protected and should not be disturbed or removed. After you leave Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary, you can still help protect coral reefs and our environment. Whether home is near or far from the ocean, your choices and actions have lasting impacts. Thank you for visiting Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary. We hope you make lasting memories while you're here and share with others what you learned about in this special place. The coral reef and its marine life will thank you for it. It is our collective responsibility to conserve the marine environment and to maintain the biodiversity of this planet. I'm Guy Harvey.